What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Masquerada. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today. So hang out for a little while and walk through a big old stone door, because what could possibly go wrong with this activity? In the previous episode, we had found out that our dear friend Calvin was gay. We had also found out that we were going to try and use a ruse to get the bad guys to come out of hiding so that we could find them in order to do something, and so the stabbing continues. The stabbing and the summoning of squirrels continues. Ain't nothing changed in this game. Just summoning them squirrels all day long.
Ceremonial.
Religious, even.
I think that's really the big part that sticks with me, is as long as I'm able to summon squirrels, I don't really care what happens to the narrative. A new engraving has been found. Upgrade with the Toths, okay.
Well, that's rather elaborate. Who's that? In the middle?
I'm not sure. There's a mark on his head, but I can't quite make out what it is.
They seem to be fawning over him.
They certainly look like they're cleaning him, yes.
A king of sorts, perhaps? There seem to be guards at the edge of the mural.
Too early to say. We should keep moving.
This is where the king was cleaned, it seems.
It certainly corresponds with the mural.
If your king ain't squeaky clean, how can he rule? Like, ain't nobody want to give their duties and their thoughts and like their, I don't know, their boons up to a dirty king. Got to keep that king squeaky. Got to make sure. He's got to be in there smelling like Old Spice or something. He can't be sitting around stinking like old hamburger meat. That is not suitable for a king.
Up there.
What does it say?
It's not Dementica, it's just a symbol. The other doors have it as well.
Hold on. I recognize one of them. The one on the right. There was a collection of stones in the room that looked like it.
Wait, what, back here? See, my characters are more perceptive than I am because I didn't notice any, like, stones laying around.
This is it.
You think it might be a key of some sort?
Only one way to find out.
I'll cover you.
The only thing that bugs me a little bit is I don't like how in the little storyline bits, the characters' faces aren't wearing the right mask. I don't know, it's immersion breaking for me. It doesn't like bother me a ton, you know, but it's just like one of those little things. Ah, there he is. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Everybody out. Drag him off this way. We will endeavor to continue hurting all of this stuff. She seems to be having like some major problems with like moving around effectively when I let the AI do it. You guys get out of there. Allow the squirrels to do their thing. Allow the squirrels their tidings. Only the mighty. Fix these guys up with some big hits. There we go. And then we'll spin around behind, even though the AoE appears to be mislabeled. Like, you still take damage. Yeah, he's still taking damage, even though he's way outside the AoE. One of those things that they need to work on, they need to patch that, actually, is I've noticed throughout the game, even when you're outside the red circle, you still take damage a lot of the time. He's not taking damage at all, so we need to figure out why that is. Maybe he's got infinite focus from the front.
At least we know it's important now.
That's true. When giant bush monsters decide to try and impale you on thousands of spikes after you pick up a particular stone that looks like an hourglass, I'd say that's probably indicative. You don't have to be Indiana Jones to realize that it might have some archaeological value.
There we go.
Cool.
Another mural.
What's this one about?
This one's a little clearer. They've written the symbol of mind above the mural.
It doesn't look very pleasant, does it?
It's the same man from earlier. The one with the mark on his forehead.
Can you make it out here?
No, but I'm getting the feeling that he wasn't a king.
Maybe he was a sacrifice. Like they were cleaning him up so they could slit his throat and be like, blood for the blood god. I mean, it does look like there's blood on that slab right there. That looks like a bone saw to me, and that looks like a torture tool to take people's teeth out.
This is where they laid him out.
I don't understand what they used it for, though.
These tools look painful.
Unfit for a king, surely.
I've always felt like dentistry is a job for sadists. Like, because it's a job where every day you are going to hurt somebody, like 100%. Dentistry always hurts. I don't think I've ever been to the dentist and not been put through, like, crazy amounts of pain. Like, every time I go there, it's like, oh, here, let me shove this needle into your gum. Now you're numb, but you're not actually numb. Then they start drilling on your tooth and you still feel it, even though you're supposed to be on Novocaine. You still have that weird, like, tooth nerve feeling where you're like, oh, please stop drilling into my bone mass.
Here, again.
It's as though there was a procedure that was supposed to be followed. A ritual that brought them through these rooms in this order.
Well, we still have another 2 rooms to go, so let's make it quick.
It's almost as if we're being railroaded. As though some great keeper has a narrative he wants us to explore. Let's see here. Let's do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I mean, if I could kill at least one of these, I'd be pretty happy about it. I do have people kind of trapped in weird positions, though. Yeah, and I knew that was going to happen. So let's bring everybody down, including you, Cicero. Yes, even including you. We'll kill this little mob right here. And now that it's down, we'll kill that one as well. That's right. Tick-tock, tick-tock. This guy's got a shield. Oh, that's why he's not damageable from the front. I didn't notice that he had a big shield on him. Continue falling back. Yes, indeed. Then we'll kill this guy. And once he's been thoroughly handled, I'll have you guys hang out over here and attempt to deal damage to him, although I don't know how well it's going to work. You got to give me some squirrels in here. Looks like he might take damage when he goes shadowy, too, but I can't tell if that's because she's got penetrating strikes or what. Oh, she silenced him. Good for you. I don't know why they go immune. Yeah, dentistry, man. It's a sick game. Like, it pays well. I get it. Like, you drill on somebody's face, put them through excruciating agony, and then get that money. Get that guap. That tooth cheddar. That mightn't be a poor choice of words, but you get what I mean. Open the gate. Squeak. So I need to come back in here and oil these doors.
This must have been their god. What word is that above it?
Soul.
He's the god of the cereal bowl. Come forth and fill my bowl with Kellogg's. Ah, post cereals be most merciful.
The word on his head is a lot clearer now. Amadea?
It means criminal.
This was his punishment?
I don't know.
Well, we should look around. There's still one last door.
Hey, even bad guys need bath time, okay?
Faith in him must we place, for he sees all, knows all. His gaze could rain destruction. His heartbeat could give life to lands. His breath could level mountains.
Sound like that dude need a tic-tac.
His whisper could open the skies. Time is his plaything. The lands are his clay. His word is law. Our lives are his.
Meh, whatever. Let's get stoned.
Here's the last one.
Are you ready?
What are they doing?
Not attacking.
Why?
The statue. They're staying away from it.
As though they revere it too.
Come on. Let's not take it for granted.
Hell yeah, I didn't get attacked. I love not getting attacked. Relative peace and the ability to conduct myself without being hit by weird little dog monsters from the bushes makes me very, very happy. Onwards!
What do you think this whole ritual was about?
I'd say some sort of cleansing. In the first hall, there was a physical cleansing. In the second...
It said mental, but I don't think cutting people up was very clean for the mind.
The third hall was a cleansing of the soul. It was a religious room, after all.
And now the last one?
Probably to see why our poor criminal needed to be so clean. Let's go.
Maybe they lobotomized him in the second room so that, like, he wouldn't have any unclean thoughts. They straight Trey-panned his ass.
This mist again. Be on your guard. Oh no. You've got this!
Yeah, that thing doesn't look very friendly. It's got some, I don't know, attack its little rooty things. Make this fool suffer. That's right, take this dude's roots out. What you want to know about me, big old rooty monster, huh? Ooh, your roots are dead, son. About to jack this root, too. Ow, my ass. Please stop casting. Oh, these are those little explodey things. We should probably get on these. Alright. Yeah, if you got special abilities, I'm going to highly recommend... Oh, no. Dude, like the entire floor is an AoE right now. Get him with some squirrels. Everybody knows that's a tree's weakness. Squirrels. I mean, I might be able to tank through it just based on the fact that... little painful. Might not be entirely manageable. But he's going to put up his water balls in just a minute, and that should allow me to get my health back, maybe? There we go. That's another route down. So these little things right here... I'm going to suggest that we all murder these. Yeah, there's the explosion right there. Calden's going down very, very soon. So I'm just going to try and guide people around. Basically just do my best. I was going to say, they're going to explode soon. The Maelstrom's not going to be very helpful right now. Basically, I need to wait for these ones underneath to stop exploding. Yeah, you can't be that near to them. Like, by all means, do whatever you're going to do, but... What are you guys doing? Like, why are you way over there? Alright, get on that thing. We've got very, very limited time. Amadea, pick his ass up, because without him we ain't got no heals.
You have my
And like that, we slew a tree. Like our name was Paul Bunyan. Be running around with griddle cakes on our feet and shit. You guys didn't know about that, huh? Yeah, Paul Bunyan. Was he the one? He had that massive skillet. No, that's what it was. He had a big-ass skillet to make his breakfast. And then people would put bacon on their feet or something like that in order to grease the pan. And they would, like, ice skate on the skillet.
It's all Dementica.
It's a recitation. You who sinned, you have been cleansed. You will serve, a vessel to atone for your transgressions. You will heal the flesh you harmed, and shield the face you scorned. For all eternity you will be. Your soul will be bared for all to see, and your strength given to those you weakened. Through the Father's heart you will be redeemed from...
From what?
Ophira Amesta Aves Atu. From man to mask, you will be.
Are you saying...
The Masquerades had once been Dementicate. They're criminals. There is no other interpretation.
These were their gallows.
tides. And the artifacts. They facilitated this? Converted the Dementicate into Masquerades?
I think they did.
Ages. This changes everything.
You bet it does. Our Masquerades, they'd been alive once, Cicero. They'd have stories to tell, worlds to paint for us. If only we could somehow get to them. What?
I'm just trying to understand.
I think I explained it quite well.
Not it. You. Why you try so hard to hide this side of you. Under all your acidic words, there is a heart that beats. I just don't know why you suffocate it.
Cicero, don't.
But Amadea...
It's called Gabos. Game ain't based on sympathy. When you play that game, you can't have a heart. That's just how that goes. She's playing the game by them real world rules. Cicero's out here like Fantasyland. Pretending like we don't run around every day stabbing fools. Got a new Masquerade. Hooray! It's a very silent door.
There we go.
That prominent engineering.
Amadea?
I was just thinking. The artifacts, if we find them, if we want to make more Masquerades, who's going to play the criminal?
Come on.
I assume criminals.
Tides. It's been moons since I climbed so many flights.
Just be glad it's behind us.
What is that? Bliss.
We have to help her.
Ages, what is that thing?
Questions later.
I'll cover you.
I guess I'll deal with my skill point situation in a second. So we got Dactytes over here. Still got hit by that even though I wasn't inside the spell radius. I bet both of them get hit by that one even though they're not inside of it. Okay, attack done there. You're up next. Oh, he's down. Never mind, that fool got owned. That dude got chewed up. A dagger dancer. Sounds dangerous. It's like running with scissors. I bet that's not recommended. There we go. Give me that good stuff. Slice and dice this dude. Now, I don't know what the hell that is, but it would be my assumption that we're about to find out. Oh, good. We rattled it. Never mind.
Once more.
What are you? Lysandra! No!
Amadea.
We searched the cavern below, sir. She didn't make it.
Get back to the streets. The others need to know. Gently.
I'm sorry.
This moment has been on the horizon ever since the war began.
That doesn't make it any easier.
Yes, it does. We are tired of fighting, of losing, of dying. Our respect for Lysandra, for the dream she held onto, was all that kept us going. Now that she is gone,
What are you saying?
perhaps now is the time for us to rest, to fade into the shadows where we should never have left. Perhaps it is good that she is gone.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. The crest of the Melicarte. Your brother designed it. A wreath
Of Night's Bane, to remind us to be a beacon of light in the darkest shadows. A swath of red for the blood of those who gave their lives for us. And a shattered mask for the dream that one day they will not matter.
That dream has long withered in our hearts. This crest no longer has a home.
Cesaro.
Take it, or the soil will. Good. Now, the golden canvas.
What?
Before the Dactytes attacked, Lysandra was going to tell you about the Herald. They have a temple under the golden canvas. Lysandra and I had been there once. They tried converting us, but we resisted.
A temple?
For something that's appearing to be their religion. Go there, and you will learn more yourself. There is only a single red grating in the whole ward. Descend through it, and you'll figure it out.
And what of the Melicate?
I have said already. Now is the time for us to sleep. Goodbye, Cicero. I hope we never see each other again.
A little early for a fire.
It's a cold day.
Did you know her well?
Not really. I'd seen her maybe twice in all. And she and my brother, they were close.
There was nothing you could have done. You made a breakthrough today, learning about Masquerades. That's quite an accomplishment.
It doesn't feel like it.
Everyone's talking about the golden canvas. It's Seho's sojourn today. It'll be bustling.
Festivities, just what I needed.
Cicero.
I know, this is pathetic, but allow me just a moment. The Melicate were my brother's dream, and now it seems foolish that I'm mourning something that died years ago.
You mourn when your heart calls for it. There is never a foolish time.
Calden?
Yes?
Never mind. It's an unworthy thought.
I think by now we both know there is no such thing.
This investigation, this thing that we're wrapped up in, it's growing bigger than I ever imagined it'd be.
I don't think any of us imagined that we'd learn that Masquerades had been Dementicate, that they'd been alive.
I don't know what else we'll find. How much bigger this might get. We have limits, all of us. I made a promise.
And you're trying to keep it. That's enough for me.
Have you spoken to the twins?
The carriage can't fit all of us, but they're willing to make 2 trips. Leventhus and his family have plans to go too. They are runic after all.
Then we should leave soon.
I'll tell the others.
See if I can avoid tripping over a stool here, but we should have some... Yeah, we got some skill points to spend, so that's good. With Exemplar, I don't think that matters. As far as that goes, I don't really want that. He gets focus and mass charge, then he gets strike range, and then he gains a temporary attack speed boost. I think we're working on this one right here, though. Reduces skill cooldown, and then enemies in the force period get a burst of damage. Yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll do static right there so that acts as a... I think we've had really, really good luck so far by using everything as an all-out attack. If you just add damage to everything and it still does the original thing that was designated to do, it seems to go through enemies pretty quickly in this game. Now he's got Hope Spring. Alleviate is going to allow him to heal everybody. And so I think that's a smart choice. It's something that we should go with. And then I would probably speed up the cooldowns of all of his abilities too so that he can use this as a little bit of a crutch to get Atmos Rising back up and running. Just in case we get stuck. Actually, I'm not going to run any character stats right now that we aren't actively playing, but I will later on. She's got Mind Plus, Generate Less Threat, increases charge generation, Pierce Distance, and then... Not worried about that. Instead, we'll try to jump into something new here. Amadea conjures an illusion, which generates high threat. Then it burrows towards a location. That seems like it'd make me it would force me to chase things around. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. Actually, I was leaning towards Flint Bolt. Flint Bolt seems all right. And then I would go bleed damage over time with it. And that seems alright. This is probably a good spot for us to stop before we go any further into the storyline. There's a lot of conversation in this game, and while that makes for a very, very simple series for me, because honestly, my commentary can take a backseat, at the same time, I don't want to get drawn into the next 15-minute conversation and, run way, way over. So, I will see you all in the next episode of Masquerada. Thanks for stopping on by, and I will see you in the next one. How you do, everybody?